So, I guess, like, some people had problems with boss fights here, but, okay, it'd be cool if I could... What the hell? Use the damn candy bars.
I heard some people have problem with control.
No, my problems are all with pushing buttons. I have problems pushing buttons, but once I push the buttons... There's no problem. Would you stop running around? I can follow you. You're really not that difficult to see. Okay,
Jensen,
I guess
I'm hiding behind one of these monitors. Come and find me.
It's jogging time.
What is she doing running away? Is she waiting for her energy to recharge?
Yes.
Is she just
cloaked.
This part made me angry. So you're always just crippled by your lack of energy in this game. If you're gonna cloak for more than like 5 seconds, you're completely choked. You can't use any other augs or abilities to defend yourself. Whereas what she does is she charges up this ability where she just like completely annihilates your shit and there's nothing you can do about it. But you know, it takes a while for her to recharge it, and she recharges it, she recharges it by cloaking and running around infinitely. It's just like there's no more way they could have said fuck you than by doing this.
And it's interesting, I noticed she's not, as long as you stay close to her, she doesn't get that recharge. I think the game is set so that you have to get a certain distance before she'll go on attack again. That is a really interesting thing to know.
Oh good, she's coming for me. Now I can finish this. So, 2 Typhoons kills every boss in the game.
That's shameful, I'm gonna go with.
The lesson is don't outsource important parts of your game.
Yes. Don't do this. This game... This is really my only serious complaint with the game.
She doesn't even have any goddamn dialogue!
Will you save her?
But who is this? Why should we care? Why was this fight so stupid? You could have left this fight out entirely, and it wouldn't have been missing anything.
I like how it says, oh, will you spare her? And then there's absolutely no way for you to save her. It's just dropped after this conversation. I mean, not that that bothers me much, but...
This is Sandoval. Why are you calling?
But really...
I know this guy.
Why even bring that up?
He was a trauma surgeon before he became an anti-augmentation activist. Would you like to hear more?
So one thing that makes Eliza hard to deal with is that she is both a program with constraints imposed upon her by her programming and also complete free will, and they don't really delineate where that line is very well.
Yeah. I didn't really like Eliza all that much, because her only motivation seems to be, oh, Jensen is awesome, I'll help him.
That's where they were taken.
And...
But why? Why take
that didn't
came off as a fangirl.
An acquaintance of yours has David Sarif.
It's like, why are you helping? Why is it that now, like, why me? Why, when you're watching me, all of a sudden you decide, oh, everything I've been doing, and everything I was built to do is absolutely wrong. I'ma help this guy. Why Jensen?
If it seemed like
I have more questions.
She already had a goal, and she saw you as an opportunity to pursue it.
Take you to your companion.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with her converting to your side or whatever, but they don't explain why she did that, or you know, I thought, oh, maybe this is just another Illuminati plot to give me a red herring or a fake ally, and she'll turn out to be evil later. Given the options she gives you at the end of the game, maybe she is, but it doesn't really do that.
Can I critique also her character? I mean, not just from the not just like, you know, her motivation seeming inconsistent, but if we're gonna buy that this woman like has an agenda and that like she's acquired some sort of personality, it would be really, really nice if she didn't just talk in that sort of soft monotone, like, "Oh, Adam, can you please do the work?"
It's only subtly different from your dolphin lover voice.
That's the thing, yeah.
Yeah, that's horrible.
I love this door. You walk up to it, great big exit sign. Because that's what we need in the center of our data core super
Hey,
AI
Illuminati
processing
obeys
center.
all OSHA commands.
I guarantee you that is the result of playtesting, where people were getting confused and going back into the level and going, where do I go
Just
now?
lock
So they had
the
to put
door
giant...
then.
Well, I
Lock
bet
the
people
other
wanted to
door
go
so
back
the
and
only
get
way
stuff.
out is that way.
I actually
That
like the
people
idea
that dropped all their
that-
stuff before the fight would complain that
Like
they
you were
couldn't
supposed to
get
lock
their
the
stuff.
elevator so I couldn't go back up it!
You know, also, I would make fun of this, except I totally got lost and wandered off in the wrong direction after that fight. I missed the giant exit signs and went
Jensen?
off back the way I...
Eliza Cassan just contacted me and told me I should meet
Eliza
you here.
Cassan called you up and
You
said,
already
"Hey,
know.
Jensen's hanging out with me. We should,
Yeah,
you
take us
should
home.
come down to
Amen
this
to that.
underground helipad." And you just said, "Okay," with no problems, even though the door above you could have just been closed, and then we would have really been screwed. Nice.
Hi, I'm Walter Cronkite. Frank wants you to call him a cab.
Okay, to be fair, if Walter Cronkite called me up and said, "Hey, you should come over and pick up your friend," I would totally do it.
And then you would pick me up,
I
and then
would
I'd
do
be like,
whatever
Walter
Walter
Cronkite is
told
a
me to do.
computer, and you'd be very surprised.
No. No, I've known for a while now.
They should have just had Walter Cronkite instead of Eliza Cassan. That would have been way better.
He'll still be around, obviously.
Since he's
Oh,
a
yeah.
computer.
Exactly.
Okay,
The
so
idea that the Illuminati is older than 10 years old.
I gotta say, no matter how I felt about a protest, when the giant robots start showing up, I don't think I'm gonna be throwing Molotov cocktails at the robots. That seems ill-advised.
You know, technically that's almost exactly the super situation the Molotov cocktail was designed
Jensen, we've
for.
got a problem. I can't
Well, no,
leave
not
this
If you throw it at
guy
the cops, yeah, if you throw it at the
Boss
cops,
has to drop you
that's
at your
perfect.
Thank
no,
God
actually,
this
yeah.
helicopter has
Actually,
has
the
a
Molotov
full
cocktail.
unlimited text plan.
The Molotov cocktail was designed actually to be used against tanks, not humans.
Josh, it's
Although
called
tanks
Heli
doesn't really
Twitter.
work against tanks now.
Oh,
The idea
would
is
it
that-
flow inside?
Well, yeah, I guess the idea is that actually it would
What
roll over it,
the hell?
and that would cause the engine to combust or something. I don't know. It's actually been a while since I looked this up, but John, talk to.
What? Did you see some weird texture issues back there when the thing was?
I did. The building was
Hey,
black.
by back there you mean in 5 seconds? Maybe.
Yeah, in 5 seconds, do you see weird texture issues?
Yeah, the outside of the Seraph building, it's like a big black monolith
Easy
instead
with
of
that
looking like the
weapon.
Seraph
We can
building.
talk without it.
So once
Mr.
again,
Jensen, we've been
Josh is the
expecting you.
Bermuda
This is sort of what you're
Triangle
here for.
of computer glitches.
Everything's quiet.
This is not a buggy game. I never had any problems with it. And yet,
Hey, Mr.
how did you even get New Vegas to run without melting your apartment?
Well,
There was that one time.
okay, see, I had to sacrifice like 8 pigs.
Never
and-
mind, don't want to know. I'm sorry I asked. I apologize for asking.
And a casserole for some reason.
So.
Okay,
you know
we're
what this
about to
building could
start a subplot, I think.
Yeah.
When
With
you
the
walk
circle
off the
building?
elevator and your vision goes
Right. This is we got that
Welcome
side
home,
quest
Mr.
here, don't we?
Jensen. You have new messages.
Apparently, that's not all I have.
I'm just saying.
straight. And now, 20 hours in, we hear the word Illuminati spoken for the first time.
It's a fucking mess out there, Adam. You seen the
Funicular.
news? Picus is telling everyone.
You know,
we're
it
breeding
just occurred to me
super
now how
soldiers.
much your welcome
Taggart's
home
at the convention
voice
center
sounds
right
like
now,
Eliza
urging
Cassan.
the
Is
UN
that
to
on
investigate.
purpose?
Is it true?
Meh. Probably a
course
little
not.
bit. You know, it's supposed to drive home how it's just a generic
Typhoon,
female robot
right?
voice, and you should have
Looking
figured
at
that
those defense
out.
Contracts.
What?
Oh, and let's not forget
You know, I
the
would've
fact
thought
that
it found a
Megan's
little
team
more
was
interesting if
kidnapped
Eliza
right
Cassan
before her
had
research went
been
public. How do you
made to
explain that
imitate
one?
a charismatic person. You know, the sort of
I
people
wanted
would actually
people to
tune
see that
into to get their news
research.
from every day,
Megan was on the
rather
brink
than
of
just
something
sort of
historic.
a bland,
Something that would have
unimpressive.
catapulted this company. to
Like,
the
she
top of the
leaves
Fortune
no impression on a
500.
person.
Her kidnappers knew
Yeah.
it. They knew
And I guess she's
exactly
supposed to be
where
seen as a
research
neutral
would
entity,
take
but
us.
that doesn't mean
And
a
they
boring
refused
one.
to let anyone else have that much power.
Anyone else?
I do love this cutscene just because this is where they set it up to make you think they're about to pull the rug out from under Seraph's illusion and show his connection to the Illuminati.
I was going to say something to that effect.
Proxies.
I love
Like this would be the big
Jensen's
conversation
setup.
where you go rogue.
Use whatever one suits their
I
interests.
love this part.
Sometimes
Yeah,
it's
I
the
thought that's what
Masons.
was happening here,
Sometimes
where
the Bilderberg
Jensen looks like he's going to pour
They've
2
had a finger
drinks,
in every
and then
corporation,
Seraph says something and he only
organization,
pours one
or
for
government
himself.
initiative that's defined
Really,
by
really
society.
smart
You're talking about
The top
cinematography
of the
here.
bottle was still on when
The
he was
Illuminati?
pouring through it.
It's no joke.
Yeah, well,
They're organized and they operate over and
Still.
above society.
it's the idea that the
Serious.
writer put that action
So why
in
would
there
the
so that we're
Illuminati
getting
kidnap
dialogue
Megan's
and
team?
visual storytelling as
told you.
opposed to these
Megan
2 guys
found a way
standing
to
there
make
gesturing while they
augmentation
wiggle their
safer
heads
for
and talk
all
at
of
one
us,
another.
so we can all become
Yeah.
like you.
Like me?
Like you are, more than human. We've got to get him back, Adam.
You said Taggart is speaking at the convention center right now?
Bitch,
Okay,
you
he
sent
really
me
didn't
an
need to be
invite.
coy there. Like, hasn't he already sent
Yeah.
us emails which tell us that we're actually way better at this than everybody
I
else?
don't know where
Like, haven't
Sandoval is.
Well,
we been
no,
told by
they're-
limb clinics that we don't have any?
Adam,
Okay,
Yeah, it's delicately.
the big reveal
know
here
Taggart is
in
involved.
quotes that
You can't afford another punch in
we're
the face.
we're the magic super
Trust me.
Adam Jesus space monkey of augments, and we can take any augments without any rejection symptoms. Has not been explicitly stated by the game, but instead just spelled out in every possible way. But the cutscenes still treat it like it's still going to be a big reveal, even though
I don't
everyone has
remember-
already figured it out.
This may or may not actually happen, but I don't remember the part where it is like explicitly revealed. Maybe they just keep
There's
like,
there's a side quest you do right now in the second quest through Detroit.
Oh, jeez.
Oh right, yeah, yeah. I guess
Wait,
that
isn't
makes
our
it
conversation
explicit.
with Eliza, or not Eliza, Megan? Isn't that the sarcastic air quotes big reveal?
That's the one you are forced to take. There's also one with
Yeah,
the crazy
there's a
old
side
blood
quest
granulate.
here that we're probably
Which
going to do. because
incidentally
that's important. Oh,
You asshole.
Which incidentally makes the conversation with Megan
Hey,
so
Haas.
redundant.
What happened?
What happened? They found out I
More-
let you into the
dozens
morgue.
of
That's
layers of
what
redundancy
happened.
here.
They canned me.
Oh yeah, that guy.
so do we want to crush him or absolve him?
Absolved.
Like, okay, if we crush, we kill him. If we absolve, we give him a job. So we got the 2
Yeah.
extremes here.
Well, if we give him
Really?
the job, then he's probably going to get promoted by the end of the game to head of security.
Yeah. You know, honestly, pretty much anyone would do better in the position of head of security than us. Our position really should be freelance murderer and salesman.
Sure,
We're a
but you know
super
what? If we
spy
could see
under
him
the
again,
guise of head of security.
if it means we get to see him again, choose absolve.
I don't.
We're like
think
James
we do,
Bond,
but we'll see.
but without the veneer of
Wayne,
being
I'm
approved by
sorry.
the
You didn't
government.
deserve any of this.
I mean, I like Wayne,
That's the second time you screwed me over.
especially
I
if you
know.
managed to do the
make
conversation
it up to
better
you
than I
for
managed to
everything
do
you've
on
been through.
camera the last time.
Sarif Industries
I'm
lost
sorry,
a lot
man.
of good people
You
in the
has
last
my
6 months,
sympathy.
and we could use someone like you.
Oh, really?
But I
You
could do it
hire
without
him,
you
and then
ever
you-
making a pun with his name
Talk
again.
to HR. Tell them I
You
recommend
you hire him and then you make fun of
Corporate
his name
security pays more
every
than being a
single
cop.
day
And you won't be stuck behind a desk.
until he kills himself.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if I can
I
come
need
up
to
with a
work.
pun every
This
day.
better be on the level.
That just sounds
It is.
impossible.
None of this is your fault, so let me make it right.
Besides, that might make him
I
hostile.
just.
There's
I
no
should
way
stop,
you could pull it off.
It's been a long week.
God
all this
damn it.
crap. But thanks. I mean it.
This might get hazardous. Let's move on.
It is weird that this both Wayne and the meeting we just had with Seraph both show some of the game's best writing immediately after the Eliza Kassan kind of shows us some of the game's worst writing.
Yeah.
Game also looks
Listen,
like that.
about earlier.
Thank
I'm
God
sorry, I
Mr.
was
Sam
steamed,
sent
you
some of
know.
his security here to watch the building.
And
So
it
he's
sort
just
of
gonna
creates
hang
an
out
odd
in the
impression of
lobby?
game.
Yeah.
This is where he lives now.
Until the riots blow over. No,
You know, if you
since
want,
everyone else seems to have the key to our apartment, he'll just probably show up and crash on our couch.
you know, if you're looking for somewhere to crash, I can just sublet out a space in my apartment. It's about 3 feet by 1 feet by 1 feet. It's got some candy bars and liquor in there.
So now we've got
Wait, I
like.
thought you were. I thought that's where you wanted to bring Megan's mom back with you.
No. She gets the deluxe spot, bathtub.
So now we've got like a whole bunch of like police crackdowns on the gangers, which is probably meant to elicit sympathy and the idea of, oh, the police are going too far. But these guys were running around with guns and shooting at people, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I guess, am I alone in thinking police officers apprehend gang members is a sign of, you know, I don't know, law and order, I guess?
Yeah, I never really... Ideology aside, I never sympathized that much with the anti-AUG people. I don't think their case was made strong enough to justify the violence that they want to do. They just come off as crazy people.
Did you just trigger the sermon by walking up and hitting E on him?
No, he was talking, and then I triggered it again by talking to him again.
Oh, okay, I was about to say,
then I punched
he's just
him.
sort of standing there, looking at his followers awkwardly, drumming his foot on the ground. Suddenly, like, you sprint out of an alleyway, huffing and puffing, walk up, tap him on the shoulder, and be like, okay, I'm here, and then just launches in without breaking stride. And then you punch him in the face. That's
alright. First chop in what? 7 episodes?
You make him poor.
Actually,
no, wait. This isn't the race guy, is it?
No, that was in Hangshaw. What the fuck?
Excuse me.
Wait a minute, was that a cocktail with like a slice of lemon in it?
Yeah, it's Golden Dragon.
We've had it for the past several days.
That's ridiculous! You gotta be kidding me! You've still got the lemon precariously sliced, balanced on the lip of this
Deus Ex
glass.
1, you could buy alcohol. You could buy alcohol in Deus Ex 1. That's what the fans liked about the franchise. So obviously, priority 1 was to make sure you could do that in the sequel.
So why are the riots happening again?
Okay, I'll actually demonstrate that in a second.
Oh, okay, you do.
By shooting at civilians?
There's actually well, maybe. So this is the proper way to play the game by using explosive rounds on the revolver. Check this shit out.
Seems like a long wait before you get the explosive rounds. Wow.
Oh, Jesus. I seem to have pissed off everybody. Oh, come on! I wasn't even shooting at you! God damn it!
I was just shooting
like 6 shots of
explosives
this
in the neighborhood.
extremely rare ammo that you just now acquired?
It just uses the normal ammo. It's a mod for the
Oh, right, I see.
revolver.
Okay. That doesn't make an abundance of sense, but okay.
No, you mod the weapon to cause the bullets to explode when they get to where they're going. I would love to... I mean, okay, I accepted that in Borderlands.
Does it try to explain that?
Yeah, well, Borderlands also had regenerating ammo.